Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. My name is Amber and I'm on a health journey. So far I've lost 37 pounds, which puts me about halfway to my goal. If you want to see how I get there along the way, make sure you hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. I am following Weight Watchers, the WW program, and unless you've been living under a rock, then you are aware that there is a brand new WW program that is very, very much like the old freestyle program. Today, I'm gonna give you 5 days worth of meal plans. This is not intended for you to have this and say, I'm only eating these foods for 5 days so that I can lose weight, and these are the exact points I need to eat. This is just what I'm eating over the next 5 days. I like to give myself a framework. So normally I only plan dinner because that is a heftier point meal for me, and I wanna know what I'm looking at for dinner, so I kind of know how to plan my breakfast and lunch accordingly. However, with the holidays and how busy things are right now, I'm also planning my breakfast and lunch because I'm gonna take a whole day to just sit down, plan it out, make sure I'm on track. I can meal prep for those days that are super, super busy, and I can just fill in with fruits and vegetables and snacks throughout the day. The only snacks I have planned are new snacks I wanna try, like a warm blueberry sauce over Greek yogurt. I don't typically like plain Greek yogurt, but since it's a 0-point food, I'm gonna see if this is the way I like it. Otherwise, I bought the Greek yogurt that I like that's 2 points, and I'll just eat that if I don't like the other kinds. I'd rather use points for things that I like versus just eating something I don't like because it's 0 points. Because this is a lifestyle change. This is something I'm gonna plan on doing for the rest of my life. Therefore, I need to have food I actually like. Who wants to eat food they don't like for the rest of their life? My entire meal plan for the next 5 days are in the description box along with the recipe links for WW. You can only use these if you're a member of WW and you're on the app. Since this is a meal plan for the new program, I feel like you're probably already on the program if you're here for this video. Like I said, I will be adding different snacks and fruits along with this. Sometimes I also don't say what vegetable I'm having for dinner because I'll just add something that is on sale that week or sounds good that week, or I'll throw in frozen vegetables, something like that that can bulk up my meal if I'm hungry. Basically, listen to your hunger cues and let them tell you if you need to add more or less to whatever the heck someone else tells you to do, because it's your body and you're the only one that knows. And also, just in case you're like, what the heck, she looks different. I had 5 inches cut off my hair. So that's probably it, if you couldn't put your finger on it. This actually is not something that's new to me. I often grow out my hair long, get really annoyed with it, and then chop it off. Normally I chop it off into a ball about right here, but I went a little bit longer this time so I could still throw it up for the gym because I cannot stand it when the hair is constantly falling down on you at the gym. All right, enough blabbing. Let's get into this meal plan. So day 1, you already saw if you watched my brand new program with the WW tutorial with a what I eat in a day. That was a lot of stuff packed into that video. I ate a poached egg over black beans for breakfast because I saw it on the app and I thought, why not? I had it again this morning, however, with a caveat, and it's a game changer. Just add some tortillas and turn it into a taco. I like to toast up my tortillas, scramble an egg with some salsa, and then just put the black beans on the tortillas with my scrambled eggs. Here is a shot of it, what it looked like today when I had it for breakfast. And I liked this much better than just beans with eggs. Not that that's surprising to any of you. You know, it's good to try new things. Sometimes it doesn't work out. It actually tasted really good. I think it was just a mental thing of just eating a bowl of mushy beans with an egg. That was, make it a taco. On to lunch, which is a 3-bean chili. I did update the recipe in the app to reflect all the extra seasonings I added. Therefore, I did not add the original recipe link because I changed it like a lot because it was bland. So that link is also below. They're all below. I'm gonna stop saying that, okay? Then on for dinner is an easy shrimp boil. Now, we didn't follow this exact recipe that I have linked because we just threw it together, but this is a the exact same amount of points, and it's very similar to what we did, but we just bought a packet of crawfish boil instead of doing the individual seasonings like they do in the recipe. Now on to day 2. We're going back in with our breakfast tacos because why not? We already opened the can of black beans. We already have the eggs and the corn tortillas. You might as well. Oh, side note on those corn tortillas, make sure you get the extra thin corn tortillas because those are 2 points for 2 of them or 3 points for 3 of them. If you get a different kind, your points might be a little higher. Just keep that in mind. And then because I already have it, I'm eating leftover shrimp boil. I'm not warming up the shrimp. I'm gonna eat it cold like a cocktail shrimp. And then I'm warming up the potatoes and the corn in the air fryer, microwaving my green beans. And we have a super easy lunch that's ready in about 5 minutes, which you can't beat. And it's super low in points. All you have to do is count the potatoes. Now on to dinner, which is a little risky. It's a blue cheese chicken burger. This is a riff on a buffalo chicken sandwich, I think. I'm going to alter it a little bit. I'm going to show you how right here in the app. If there's a recipe that you like and you can't find a certain ingredient or you want to take something off or edit it in any way, you can do that even if it's not your recipe. You will just have to save it at the end to create a new recipe. And then this new recipe will be on your recipe list that you've created. I'm actually gonna have to go back in and edit it again because I could not find light buns. I've never seen light buns, so I don't know if they're in a magical place or if I don't shop at the right grocery stores, but I'm gonna use a regular bun, which will be like 4 points instead of 3 points, not a big deal. I'm also not gonna use the barbecue sauce. I'm going to just make it more of a buffalo chicken sandwich. I'm gonna add extra buffalo mixed straight into the ground chicken. I'm gonna add the green onions. I'm gonna add a little bit of ranch seasoning powder, and I'm going to chop up my blue cheese really, really fine and add that inside the burger as well. So I'm gonna make those up and top it with some shredded lettuce, and I'll definitely add some ranch to my husband's. Because I'm a potato gal, I'm also gonna have these with Dijon roasted new potatoes. I just like potatoes. Yeah, I know it's not a 0 point food anymore, but everything else is so low points, you might as well just count the points for the potato and have it anyway, because life is too short to not be happy. And then I'm trying a new dessert, which is a peanut butter chocolate chip mug cake. It's 4 ingredients, comes together in 1 minute. Sounds really good. Is it too good to be true? We'll find out. I'm gonna top mine with the fat-free Ready Whip and hopefully really, really enjoy myself. And it's only a 3-point dessert, so come on, be good. Now day 3. I'm going to start my morning with an Affogato Oatmeal. If you've ever had Affogato, you know it is a scoop of gelato where they brew an espresso over it. It's creamy, it's rich, it's delicious. I got this idea from Daphne Oz's book, but hers is much more labor intensive. I'm not doing all that. So I basically just make my oatmeal with some instant espresso powder, a little skinny syrup, and then once it's cooked, I add some of that same fat-free whipped cream on top for the creaminess. It's really, really good, and it's only 3 points for that breakfast. For all of you people who are missing your free oats, give it a try. I normally use oat milk or almond milk because regular milk hurts my stomach. If you use regular milk, that will obviously change your points. Then I'm gonna be trying a new snack, which is that warm blueberry sauce over the non-fat Greek yogurt. I've been loving that non-fat Greek yogurt as 2-ingredient dough and as other things. So I'm hoping maybe I've grown up a bit. Maybe I've matured. Maybe my palate is now a very sophisticated palate and I will like unflavored Greek yogurt. It's not likely, but we're gonna give it our best shot. If you end up making that blueberry sauce and not liking the yogurt either, don't worry, you can always add that on top of oatmeal or Kodiak cakes. For lunch, I'm making an air fryer Cajun chicken. If you've been here, then you have already seen this recipe. It is so good. You literally chop up a bunch of vegetables and some chicken, add some seasonings and air fry it. Now I am a little bit particular on chicken. I don't like it reheated in the microwave, and I've been trying to force myself lately. We've had a lot of recipes that have made leftovers that I've been trying to eat in the microwave. Not a fan. I've tried it so many ways, guys. So many ways, like cooking on a lower heat for longer, doing it fast and quick. I'm at the point where I'm just gonna start eating it cold if I can't get it figured out. But with this, I'm actually just gonna prep all my vegetables, add all the seasoning to my chicken and have it prepped. And I'm gonna add it in batches on the day I want it in the air fryer because it takes so little time to cook. Lunch will be ready in 20 minutes and I don't have to eat gross leftover chicken. So meal prep the ingredients, but don't cook it until each day I want it. I'm gonna have that with white rice because I think it's tasty. I need to give brown rice another chance, but it's not today because I already have a whole bunch of white rice in my pantry. That lunch is only 5 points, by the way, if you have the air fried chicken with vegetables and 2/3 cup of rice. Now on to a 7-point dinner. We're gonna have a French onion chicken breast. This is originally from Felicia Keithley. I saw it on, I can't remember if it's her YouTube or Instagram, but I do have it linked below, obviously. That chicken itself is 3 points. I'm going to pair it with mashed potatoes. That is one of my recipes. It's 4 points. You can also buy those instant mashed potatoes or the kind that come in the tub that you just microwave. Those are delicious, and I think those are 5 points. So if you want to save yourself the hassle of making homemade potatoes, go do that. Absolutely. And I'm gonna have it with some roasted carrots because I absolutely love roasted carrots. Me and my husband, if I make a 1 pound bag of carrots, they are gone. They're gone in the one sitting at dinner. They're so good. Now, my day 4 is a little tricky because I'm actually going to have to be out of town starting at 5:50 in the morning, and I won't get back until about 6 in the evening. So I have a very busy day. I am chaperoning my daughter's class to Austin, Texas, which sounded like a good idea at the time, but now I have regrets. We have to have a sack lunch that everything can be thrown away, which makes it a little trickier. However, I am gonna have a purse on me. So I'm gonna take a freezer pack and just shove it in my purse when I'm done. For breakfast, did I say I'm leaving the house at 5:50? Yeah, I'm grabbing a protein bar and a giant coffee, and that's breakfast. I also bought these that I'm going to keep in my cart. These are the unsweetened applesauce for 0 points. I don't like biting into an apple, so I prefer applesauce if I don't have an ability to cut it into wedges because I'm 3, I guess. And then for lunch, I'm gonna have a turkey sandwich. This is from the app and it looks really, really good. I'm gonna make a chipotle mayonnaise to go with it, as well as sliced avocados. Pretty excited about the sandwich. I was on keto for quite a while and I was gluten-free for a while. And so sandwiches are one of those things I really just don't think about. I got used to not having a lot of bread. So like I said, I just don't think about it. And so now I'm like, hey, you know, sandwiches are good and I can have it now. So I'm gonna give it a shot. With that sandwich, I'm gonna have grapes and pitos. I'm not sure if you've ever heard of a pito, but it is a protein chip made out of peas. It's pretty good. It kind of tastes like a Funyun, but not 100% like a Funyun, like some people say. So if it sounds too good to be true, it is. But they're only 3 points. I like them and they're just a little expensive. So it's not something I have all the time, but in a pinch like this, when we're on the go, it is a great investment because then I know I'm not stopping at a gas station getting something that is gonna make me feel like crap and honestly just probably hungrier. Because I'm not getting home until 6 that night, I'm gonna make some quick tacos, but I'm actually gonna make the taco meat the night before. That way when I get home, we can just warm it up in the microwave, throw our taco shells into the air fryer, and then top it with some shredded lettuce and cheese. We're gonna keep these super simple. It's literally just the ground beef with the taco seasoning. I like to add a can of Rotel and call it done. And our very last day that we have planned so far, we're gonna circle back to that Affogato Oatmeal because it's oh so good and nice and hearty, and I know I'm gonna have a good workout this day, so I want those oats in the morning, just like Wednesday when I'm having them. It's leg day, so carbs first thing is awesome. I'm going to have my second helping of the air fryer Cajun chicken for lunch with my rice. And then for dinner, we are doing breakfast diner bowls. My husband is so happy. He loves sausage and breakfast foods. And I just forget, y'all. if you see a theme, I get a little ADD and I'm like, squirrel, squirrel. And I forget all the things that we love and I just keep trying new things and then never circle back around. So it is what it is. I've shown these diner bowls before, but it's been a long time. So maybe when I first started Weight Watchers, I don't even know. What I like to do is sometimes I get hash browns or the Simply potatoes that are already cut up. This time I'm just gonna air fry potatoes. I'm just gonna toss them with a little bit of olive oil, garlic powder, onion powder, and paprika, salt and pepper, and air fry them. I'm going to bake my center cut bacon, and I'm going to make my husband regular breakfast sausage. You can have a regular ground breakfast sausage if you like. I just don't like it, so I'm gonna make that for him, and I'm gonna have the turkey sausage links because I prefer them. I can have 2 of those for 2 points, plus 1 point for my center cut bacon, about 3 points for my potatoes. Then you're gonna top it off with some scrambled eggs and some gravy. I know it sounds really weird, but you're gonna pour gravy all over the top of all of it. We had these at a diner where we used to live and they are delicious. So I would have never tried it had I not tried it there, but we love it and it's great. If you sat through all of that, good job. I'm proud of you because that was a lot of talking. That's a lot of Amber all up in your face. Thank you so, so much for all of your sweet, sweet comments. I read everyone. I try to respond to everyone. I am here to share my journey for my own personal growth and motivation, but it is so, so rewarding when you tell me that it helps motivate you and how helpful it is for you. It really makes it worth it because there are days where I'm like, no one cares. Why am I doing this? And then y'all show up and y'all say you care and it makes it worth it. So thank you so much. We're growing like crazy. We're almost to 2,000 subscribers so far. We're just gonna keep on going and see where it leads us. But I know one thing, we'll all be in a much healthier place when we find out where this goes. I hope that this was super helpful for you and it gave you a few ideas of what you can do for dinner this week, lunch, breakfast, all the things. Hopefully that dessert will turn out right. If I end up eating one of these recipes and thinking, you know, that's not great, I will reflect that in the description box. There are only 4 different ones that I haven't tried. The buffalo chicken hamburger, that peanut butter chocolate chip mug cake, the Greek yogurt with the warm blueberry sauce, as well as turkey sandwich. But it's a turkey sandwich, so how could that be bad? Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you on Saturday.